Hello guys, Kwento Nathan, ang truth, about 4 and 1. Kasama ko si Tango.s alaro na to I joined him.
The story was posted on December 15th of 2016 on the Roblox Creepypasta wiki by a user named KanekoBox. This would be one of 3 creepypastas ever made by KanekoBox. In the creepypasta, Annie's a little girl who haunts the protagonist of the story after asking her to play with her. Annie suddenly starts to constantly harass the protagonist until they answer a specific question, in which the protagonist doesn't answer Annie's messed up question. In return, Annie mentally scars the protagonist with a burning corpse, and the story ends there. Now, many people, and I mean many, actually believe this to be true. In reality, the story can be debunked in a few ways. Back in 2019, I made a video theorizing the protagonist of the story was actually the main villain of the story. The evidence I used was the open letter that Herschel Layton wrote. So if I say either KanekoBox or Herschel Layton, they are the same person. KanekoBox is Herschel Layton's username on the Roblox Creepypasta wiki. So 24 seconds into the video, you can see the open letter that she wrote. In this letter, the author confesses everything, basically saying that she made the whole story up, and she wanted to explain how she didn't really want it to become popular. This letter could be found in Annie's About section. The problem is, though, the Google Doc has been deleted and replaced with "Thanks for playing," so it's impossible to actually find the actual document. That is, if you look hard enough, you'll find it. Real Roses Are Red actually read the whole document, and in the FAQ, one of the questions were, "Do you know Annie?" Herschel's response was, "Yeah, I wrote the story and made the account." And another question that was asked was, "Is Annie real?" And Herschel Layton makes it clear by saying, "No, on that note, I'd like to apologize to anyone who thought that she was real. My only goal here was to tell an interesting and creepy story. If anyone was genuinely afraid or thought they or anyone else were in any kind of danger, I'm very sorry." As you can see, the author didn't intend for people to believe this creepypasta, and I would like to say now that creepypastas are for the most part just fictional stories. Yes, creepypastas can be inspired by true events or based on events that could happen, but at the end of the day, creepypastas are just campfire stories meant to scare people. They're not real. So Annie is a real Roblox account, but the story behind the account is not. She does not have an abusive mom, nor was she burned alive. That is all fictional. There's one more way to debunk the story. If we go back to the story and let's think about it logically. If you're being harassed by a demon girl who is asking you messed up questions, what do? A few things actually. You can disable messages so that people don't send you angry and annoying direct messages. And if all else fails and you find yourself in a situation where none of those solutions work, and you are teleported to Annie's game, just disconnect the Ethernet cord or shut off your router. There are also a few plot holes that don't make sense when you think about them. If the mom cut the dog in half, why does the dog appear in one piece in the next image? Also, why would the mother burn her entire house down? Why not just put Annie up for adoption? Another huge plot hole that doesn't make sense are the drawings. When did Annie have the time to draw the events of her abuse and the house burning down? She shouldn't have been able to draw the burning house, logically speaking. She should have only drawn up to the final punishment or defeat, unless Annie was able to see into the future, which she can't, and you'll see why. She couldn't have drawn the house burning down, unless she drew it while the house was burning down, but that makes even less sense. The reason why I say Annie can't see the future is because in the drawing titled Hungry, she says that she didn't know what she was eating, but right before that, she knew that her mother had cut her dog in half with a shovel. So if the corpse goes missing and Annie says she ate a raw dog, then how does she not know what she was eating? And one more thing. This would have been on the news if a girl named Annie was murdered by her mother. Upon further research, there was one case I found where a girl named Annie passed away in the same year that the creepypasta was written, but the cause of death is unrelated and not comparable. So the events in the creepypasta are all fictional. I hope that clears things up for everyone. But hey, that's just a theory, a Roblox theory.